All right, Billy in Michigan, thanks for your order. So got your radio here and got your mic right here. This one is the DX model. So the DX model is perfect for all 10-meter radios. It's a 4-pin mic. This mic just comes pre-wired without the RX wire on the plug. So as most of us probably already know, you don't need the RX wire on 10-meter radios. So these mics come standard with that already done, so there's nothing done internally on the mic. So what I'll probably end up doing is listing these on the site, and this will be listed as a DX, and it'll say like 10-meter radios. So if you have like Unidens and Cobras and stuff like that, you don't want to buy this mic because it doesn't have the RX line, so you won't get any sound out of your radio. So I'll just keep that in mind that this is the DX. The P4 would be, the one for Cobra Uniden 4-pin. So I'm going to start asking customers, if you ordered the P4, which one do you really need? Because I'm getting low on the P4, and I was able to still get some of these. So I just got a fresh case of these in yesterday. And that way I can kind of save some, and guys that need them for the Cobra Uniden radios and stuff, I'd rather sell those to those guys, and then the guys using 10-meter radios, you can, obviously the DX will work just fine for you. So not everybody still has old Cobra Uniden radios and stuff like that, so a lot of guys don't need the P4. The DX works just fine. So with the DX 5000 Plus or any of the other kind of variants of that radio, this is the mic to get with that one. You don't have to do anything, it's plug and play. So your striker here, I'm going to give you the free mic. I think I might have like a few of these left for guys that buy strikers. If you're an international guy and you want to buy striker, your probably best bet is to not take the free mic, because I have to declare it on customs as some type of value. So what does that mean to you? It means that you're going to end up paying some type of custom on it, so really it won't be free. So in America, obviously, we don't pay customs on things that are shipped from one state to another. Here's the striker here for you, and I got it all set up for you here. So I'm not going to get too in depth with this one, but they're all just like all the ones before. I got this set to, it's about 16 watts, something like that. So I find that they work just a tad bit better, a little bit lower dead key. It doesn't hurt if it's at 20 or something, but it's not really necessary either. There's transmit frequency on this one, and there's the PEP right there. So 1 2 3 4 5, check 1 2. It's about a 100-watt radio. Modulation's been boosted up some on it, and you can see there it's pretty aggressive for what it is, but it's not crazy, so it still remains kind of clean on the equipment and stuff, which is good. And if we turn this power all the way down, sorry, 1 watt or so, and then you can see big peak outputs there. It's not real consistent or anything, but that's just the audio of the radio kind of taking over and making things a little more inconsistent. But we'll turn that up a little bit. It starts to get a little more consistent around, I say about 4 watts. That's close enough. So at about 4 watts, it starts to get a little more consistent on power, as you can see. And this thing really takes off at about 4 watts or so. Anything more than that is fine. But you'll find a spot that works good with your equipment to run it. But they're very loud but clear and good sounding radio. So sideband on this. Sideband's going to be a little more controlled with the RF power, all things considered. That was still at that level there, so turn it all the way up. And then with it all the way up, it's 80, 90, 100 watts is what this radio will do sometimes. So I did clean up the sideband a whole heck of a lot, like I always do. So, you might lose a few watts there, but the performance will be better because it's just an overall cleaner signal. You're not going to hog up the channels and stuff like that, the frequencies on HF with garbage. So it's too much spurious stuff going on out of the factory. So got that fixed up for you. You're not going to see a huge power number here on the radio on sideband, so just be aware of that. On AM, you will see pretty much full deflection of the meter because it's not designed on sideband with a clean alignment to show proper power. I wish it would, but there's no way to adjust that. So what you see is what you get. So if you have one of these radios and it's banging your scale on sideband, well, the only thing I can tell you is you have a really dirty signal going out of the radio. So just keep that in mind too for guys that, you know, don't know any better. I'm going to tell you that it's really bad. So, because I can test it and I've seen it so many times. But that's about it. This radio is ready to go. I'm going to ship it off to you with your choice of shipper. So I have that scheduled today. And let's just quickly hook this up to an antenna and see what's going on.
30%. Sunny night, partly cloudy.
There's our weather band.
Lows in the lower, highs in the mid-80s. Then becoming partly cloudy. Numerous rain showers and scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon.
You were supposed to get rain here today, so we'll see.
That's the only problem living down here in the sand pile. Just to go 60 degrees.
This is not the ideal way. You'd want to use the VFO for this, but thought maybe I'd hear something up here. Not really anything going on though. Whoops. Get it out of VFO. Or band, I mean. There we go.
Copy one.
There's a little bit of activity, but I wouldn't say it's spectacular right now on the radio. It's been real quiet lately. And it kind of comes and goes, so.
Hey, wait a minute. Man, be careful what you wish for, man. Oh, road block, Tampa Bay up.
Yeah, I'm just pretty much hearing like the Tampa Bay, Florida area today on the radio.
Out there around Virginia. Man, it's sounding good down here around Tampa Bay. Road block, Tampa. It's a different wreck than the one that my wreck actually did. So,
It sounds like you need a Bender 777 to me, talking to AM.
all block, take care out there around Virginia, man. Road block, Tampa Bay.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoy it. We'll get it boxed up and with both mics and ready to send off to you. Thanks again. 73.